Hello everybody, Princess the Bear here. We're back at Epcot. Time for the bear to eat.
Bear is going to eat all of the nasty meatsies and stuff and things.
Maybe some other stuff too. Maybe I'll try a dessert or two. It's gonna be up to you guys, but we'll see. So we're gonna head inside.
Be sure to eat plants.
No, we're not eating plants in this video.
Eat plants.
You didn't hear the girl. Give this wonderful potato hash with hollandaise and a poached egg. Corned beef hash is not usually my thing, but I saw the poached egg and I remembered our friend's this life of ours, and I thought just for June, I'm gonna get this for you. And see, egg is perfectly poached. Got these big potato nuggets instead of like potato pieces in here. Get a big old bite. You got peppers, corned beef, nice little chunks. There you go. Now, since there's Tabasco in it, you can actually taste it. It's not like enough Tabasco to make it spicy, but enough to give it that Tabasco punch. With the peppers and the corned beef, and the savory of the egg, with that like buttery hollandaise. Actually a nice savory dish. If I was coming here first thing in the morning, this would probably be my first stop. I'm kind of impressed. I'd like to make a vegan corned beef and hash at some point. If anyone has any recipes, leave those below. But I'm gonna give this a solid 4 out of 5 plus. Pretty good. Yeah. Of course, I know that undeveloped fetus in there is kind of gross, but pretty tasty. Poutine's looking kind of sad, isn't it? I think I'm missing something. There's like, boat's normally like overfilled, and then I have what, like 6, 7 cheese curds? What are you doing to me, Disney? And the gravy is like not evenly distributed. I get it, it's the first day. I expect some of the stuff to get refined, but you're hurting my heart here. Okay, there is some down in there, so I'll forgive them for that. I'll take that back. I can use some more gravy though. Fries are the weak point, but the gravy and the cheese curds, top notch. They gave me this and a nice cold, say like Le Fin du Mont, to start in Canada where we all should. I'll be perfectly happy. This is good. 3 out of 5 plus. We've been seeing these everywhere recently. Vampire tacos. Never had one. Never thought to have one. It is a crisp corn tortilla with like a shredded beef. I think it's supposed to be a little bit spicy. A little bit of sauce. And I suppose we'll see what all the hype is about. I take issue with the beef because I didn't think that vampire taco meant that the beef was supposed to be sucked dry while it's juices, because it is significantly dry. If it had some sort of sauce complement, like more of this like salsa that's in here, in the actual taco, it might not be so bad, it might cover it up. But when you get like that, the end of the bite that's just the beef, it's just very, very dry. It's definitely a taco we've had better at the Mexican stand during Flower and Garden. 2 out of 5 claws. I probably wouldn't order this again.
Very good, thank you so much. Well, Papa cake, please enjoy. Have a nice day. Then it's to be ready on the next window. Have a good one.
So we have the potato popcorn cakes. I don't know why China Kitchen keep teasing us. Every year, they don't bring back their candied strawberries, but they put strawberry in something. They put it in a drink, This time, it's on top of 2 potato cakes with lettuce and a syrup-topped strawberry. Potatoes and strawberry are 2 things I would have never considered putting together before, but here we are. Nice fresh strawberry. This potato cake. Now there's water chestnuts in here as well. 7. It's like a potato meat bun, but with fruit. You taste the seafood in it? The strawberry? It's a bit weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Now, I'm giving it 2 out of 5 claws. It's interesting, but I don't think I'd order this again. Now, I know I said that it was weird and I wouldn't order it again, but I definitely cleaned my plate. So I'll raise that 2 to 2.5 out of 5 claws. No higher. It's only January, and here we are, we're our 3rd helping. No, wait, it's March, sorry. That's how much the last year, that year we don't talk about, messed up our lives. Calendar days don't make any sense anymore. I was saying, here in March, and here we are at our 3rd trip at Étouffée. The Gardens had it, Mardi Gras had it, and now Disney has it. Mardi Gras Universal. I will say that this is the worst looking of the bunch. It just looks more like a shrimp étouffée soup. But there are pieces of the crawfish in here. They're really small. But let's give it a try. Okay. It doesn't look like much. I would say the flavors there. It's definitely spicy. I'll probably give it a 4 out of 10 on a spice scale. And packed full of flavor. The crawfish is in there, but it's not overpowering anything in there. The herbs and the green onions. This goes really well together. If it was a colder night, this would be perfect. I give this one 4 out of 5 claws. Definitely beating both Universal Mardi Gras and Busch Gardens Mardi Gras. Definitely solid 4 out of 5 claws. Get this, you will not regret it. So we have these oysters. They're supposed to be Cajun spiced for Mardi Gras, which is so weird for the, festival of Flower and Garden. Just throw Mardi Gras right up in here. I don't know why I keep doing it myself, but I'm here for it. Now this is how you cook an oyster. It's like lightly steamed in the shell. Put all these toppings on top here. It's straight garlic, herbs, and breadcrumbs. I think even somebody that's not a huge fan of oysters and seafood would love this. It's just packed full of flavor. Just sitting in like this buttered oyster sauce. A little nugget. It sucks up all the flavor. You eat it and you got the crunch of the breadcrumbs. Crunch in an oyster is new to me. But this is delicious. I love this. I would devour an entire plate of these. 4.5 out of 5 claws. That was unexpected. So Disney, I see what you're doing here. This Boudin Two Ways. Everybody else is doing Mardi Gras. And Disney's here like, you'd have one booth with 3 items. You have the sausage and this little puff with the spicy mustard. Go ahead and get it all in. And the sausage, the spicy mustard on the bottom here. Tastes like Mardi Gras. The sausage is actually spicy. Not an intolerable amount. It's spiced with flavor, the purpose, which is what we're here for. If you ever get a 4 out of 10 on the spice scale, the flavor just explodes in your mouth. This ball was interesting because it's like rice and herbs, the sauce and some green onions on top. It's actually a dish with some character. I'm surprised. I wish they gave you more sausage and 2 tiny slices, but for like a tapas plate, it's not bad. 3.5 out of 5 stars. That's the way it is. So we have this spicy crab and shrimp mixture, which is like shredded and molded together on top of a slice of cucumber, like an avocado and violet sauce. It's very pretty looking. Art-wise, it's almost like it belongs at the Festival of the Arts and not the Flower and Garden Festival. But let's see if I can just get one of these whole. There we go. It's like shredded crab and shrimp mixed in like just the mayonnaise. It just tastes like any sushi buffet. It's got a little bit of spice to it. The violet sauce doesn't really add a whole lot to it, but it's okay. If you like lump crab, you're gonna like this. 3 out of 5 plus. I don't know what I was expecting with this seafood dish. I was expecting like a couple of shrimp, maybe like a single mussel, but the portion size on this is actually a lot bigger than I expect from most dishes at Flower and Garden. And these mussels are absolutely massive, and even the shrimp, they're all big boys. So I appreciate that. But let's get a little bit. Couscous is like buried here on the bottom, like this tomato confit deal all up in here. Fun. First note, shrimp a little bit rubbery, a tad overcooked. Like the couscous, and this like a topping on top is actually tomatoes and olives, which gives it a little bit of tart. All in all, it isn't bad. The whole thing's a little bit salty, but I'm kind of disappointed about those shrimp. As for this huge mussel on top, if anybody was going to stiff me on the mussels, I thought it was going to be Disney, but man, you could murder somebody with these things. Also a tad overcooked. Disappointing. A little rubbery. That's how salty it is and the overcooked seafood. 1.5 out of 5 plus. You guys know how I am about my seafood. Nope. It's gonna be the first time you ever seen me spit out seafood. Full nope. That was just bad. Like half of it was rubbery, the other half was like not cooked.
Ow.
I don't know. It was not great. There's nothing wrong with like raw shellfish in the right environment, but like half cooked and half not, no, I'm good on that.
Is that even safe?
No, I'm revising my rating to 0 out of 5. Well, that was terrible.
Inedible?
Spit it out, didn't I?
Yeah.
So, this booth in between Morocco and France, they've been changing it up a lot every festival, and I believe the last one had a shrimp skewer as well, but here we are again. This cilantro lime rice skewer, it looks an absolute mess. Let's see if I can eat it without dirtying myself. Okay, see? That's how you cook shrimp. I'm looking at you, Morocco. Flavorful, soft, not rubbery. The sauce is amazing. And of those shrimp, 4 out of 5 claws. As for the cilantro lime rice, a little bit of the sauce on top of it. It's like a warm curry flavor. I would think this is like a full dish. Maybe it's time for a Caribbean country at Epcot. Just saying. Rice is also a solid 4 out of 5 claws. So we have this fabulous slider, which looks like it's got all manner of meats and porks and shredded all over it. Absolutely packed with Gruyere cheese. Don't even know how I'm supposed to eat this without making a mess. I'm just gonna try to fork it. It's far too messy to pick up. There we go. The brisket is amazingly moist in the sun with the sauce. Even without the sauce. The Gruyere cheese, I was worried it was going to be too much, but it actually melds nicely with the brisket. And these little pork pieces in this tasty bun. This is a lot. I was afraid it was going to be too rich because it has all these strong flavors, but they actually help to calm each other down. Other than my disdain for the absolute mess that it is, this is actually a slider sized. I don't mind this. 3.5 out of 5 claws. So, I got fried green tomatoes, which are some of the princess's favorite, but I had to rub it in her face because this one is here. Normally, they're fried in buttermilk, and then we have like this crab salad on top. Just to be some capers in here as well. I do this in her honor. Okay. The crab salad's nothing special, but like the breading and the fried green tomatoes is almost like a fried fish sort of texture, so it has that crunch to it. And the capers sort of take place of what, like a lemon or a lime wedge would on the fish, so it actually works better together than I think it would alone. The crab by itself is literally nothing. It's just wet flesh. All in all though, together I give this solid 3 out of claws. Crab by itself, that's a 2 out of 5 claws. And then the fried green tomato. That's definitely a winner. 3 out of 5 claws. So thank you for sticking around and watching a bear gorge himself on probably way too much seafood. The princess is, I think she's ready.
It's been fun.
It has been fun. I feel like
not really.
Nah, it's been a little fun.
I don't like looking at him eating all that nasty meatses.
She suffers for me.
I do.
But I definitely feel like I ate way too much seafood this year. Some good, some very, very bad.
Bear, you like seafood.
This is true. Of course, if there's anything that I missed that you guys think I should try, comments are going to be a place to let us know.
Festival's here till July.
So you've got some time. If you do like this video enough, we will be back. If there's anything else around Walt Disney World or any other theme park in Orlando you'd like us to try, that's going to be a place to find us. Hit the notification bell. Except for SeaWorld, we don't do that here. Hit the notification bell if you want to see videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.